Hello there, long time no see. You might have noticed I haven't been able to upload or live stream in a while. There's a couple reasons for that. Number one, this machine just wasn't up to the task. Number two, streaming setup just wasn't up to the task either. And I've been spending the last several weeks trying to get this all upgraded, tweaked, and working. I've been recording the whole time. I meant to have a whole vlog series of it, but literally just about everything that could have gone wrong or could have gotten in the way has. So it's taken a heck of a lot longer than I expected. What will follow after this video is a whole long vlog session of everything I did to revamp my gaming and editing setup and building a new streaming setup to handle live streaming and to get an archive, this little NAS box going, so I don't have to worry about catastrophic failures anymore. And all of the mess that happened trying to get that done. So hopefully you enjoy it. I'll probably be releasing these vlogs simultaneously with new recordings and everything else, so it's not just going to be a whole string of, hey, look at all this mess and everything else. And forewarning, I don't have the best camera setup for all of this type of work. I did the best that I could. Hopefully it's enjoyable. Hopefully there aren't too many swear words, so come with me to a magical journey of frustration and hopefully rebirth of this channel again. Hi everybody, Blank here, and not the usual space you're used to seeing me at. I'm not in front of a computer. Well, technically I guess I am in front of a computer. Thing is, it's been about a year since I built this machine, and I've learned a lot since then. There's some tweaks that really kind of need to be made to really get the recording, the editing, the streaming, the stability of this machine working. And because I have a custom water solution in here, it's about time to flush it out, clean it out, and replace the fluid, which is going to be interesting because if you can't see it right now, I'm sure there will be B-roll footage where, yeah, there's a bit of a mess on the inside. There was a little bit of a leak. Fortunately, it didn't leak on anything important. There's nothing fried. It still runs great. It needs a little bit of a push to make it so that editing is easier, recording is easier, streaming actually works. You might notice there's a second box here and an entire table full of components that I will be using to revamp the Blank PC, the main gaming, editing, and such workstation. And that's falling off. That's wonderful. That's doing that. Look, see, I'm already doing my first bit of maintenance. Lovely. But then a streaming PC, and then, as you'll see, some archiving as well, so I actually don't have to worry about losing all of my footage. Anyway, I'm down in this area because we got a nice tile floor, and I'll be dealing with liquid cooling, and I have a feeling that this isn't going to go all that great. And you haven't heard anything from me in a little bit on the YouTube channel, partly because right now, with the setup that I made beforehand, it takes way too many hours to process a video. Hopefully this will cut that down a lot so I can actually push stuff out better and stream without killing my laptop, which apparently wasn't up to the task. I figure it's gonna be one mess after another. I do know what I'm doing, but it's just I've got really bad luck. And the very fact that I was kind of dumb when building the water setup on this the first time. I kind of forgot to put in a drainage loop, or as I'm better remembering, there wasn't really many options because I have two radiators on the bottom and not a lot of space on the bottom for a drainage loop, meaning this could get messy. Alright, seeing as I don't have an easy loop draining solution here, meaning that when I do drain this, it's probably going to leak. There's going to be spillage, there's going to be splashage. Another reason I'm recording. I figure I gotta take out as many components as I can that really shouldn't get any liquid on them. But unfortunately, given how extensive the water loop is, that's not too many. Got SSD. Now I'm gonna try and keep these in somewhat order because pretty much everything here is getting reused. I'm just augmenting the machine. Let's try to keep it in the original order, shall we? Get flimsy latches on these trays. Makes you feel like you're gonna break them. All right, try to keep them in order. Put these away. I got a little too clever. I out-clevered myself. I now no longer know the order. It doesn't really matter, seeing as this was primary storage drive, or rather, this was my primary software drive, which is being completely replaced and repurposed, so they're getting deleted, but still. It's annoying. Very annoying. All right, more hard drives. Let's try to keep them in order. Now, might want to disconnect them first. Oh God, how am I gonna get there? Oh, it's all blocked. Oh, I'm a numbskull. What the? I didn't think this part through either. Okay. Gotta unplug all this. If you're watching this video for tips and tricks, I may suggest finding something else. Unless you're looking for tips and tricks on what not to do. Case in point, this is my video storage drive for all my editing and everything. It's 6 terabytes. It's full, and it's slow given the setup, so I really need to do something different. For more recent recordings, speed up editing, and space. That's just not good. All right, is there anything else that I can safely remove here to keep from potentially frying? Now, I've got the case, really important, I've got the case plugged in to the power supply. The power supply is off, but it is plugged in, so it is grounded. So no matter what I'm doing around here, I'm not going to short this out. That's why I'm not using the wrist strap at the moment. All right, I'm gonna take the risky notion of removing the... Wow, the LED cap is trying to just peel right off. That's encouraging. Let go. Thank you. Save the ramp. Oh, I hate hearing water sloshing around. That's not a good sign. Oh, come on. Let go. Now, it doesn't matter what order these go back in. Ah! That's 32 gigs of RAM right there. I'm gonna put more in. Is there anything else? I can remove the Elgato. Let's save the Elgato from the downpour. And these are always a pain in the butt. Get a screwdriver too. All right. Got the... I hit the blood stalactite. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, that was... This whole bit, what's now on my hand, both my hands here, this was hanging off of my water cooling setup. This is part of the reason I really needed to do something about this. I'm sure I took close-up photos of it beforehand, but yeah, that's kind of gross. It's making me think I should have worn gloves, and I may do in the future. Oh, it won't get off my hand. Oh, it's all stuck on there. Yeah, I'm gonna come back. All right, so I've got the pitiful number of components out of here that I can get out of here without touching the water cooling setup. And so it's time to move this from this workstation over to here, 'cause more surrounded by tile, be easier to clean up. But this thing is ridiculously heavy. Very, very heavy. Why did I think this was a good idea? Heavy. And I just had to carry it down 3 flights of stairs. Really seemed like a good idea at the time, but now, maybe not so much. Anyway, plug it, because that would be a hilarious way for this to all end badly. Don't make fun of my cable management. I'm going to be fixing that as well this time around, I hope. As you see it from the other side. Oh. Boy, that's heavier than one would expect. So, yeah. Well, I'm going to be trying to empty it into buckets. You heard me right. Buckets. Really wish I could light this up a little better, but this is not an intended filming area, so it's what we're left with. Now, the nice thing is, with this particular case, you can access the bottom area. Hello, dust. Yeah, that's gonna get blown out later. Phrasing, I'm sure. But anyway, what I'm thinking, because the down to the pump is this one here. This is back from the radiator, the far radiator. Oh, is it the far radiator? Is it it's the far radiator. Well, that might make it less likely to bleed anywhere. This radiator here on the front, this radiator there on the back. The back one is the immediate one before coming up to the reservoir. But there's not a lot of play. That's the problem. There's a very short tube gap in between this radiator and that radiator. There's very little play up here either. I'm wondering if what I should do is pull out the reservoir, drain it. I keep standing up and I shouldn't be doing that. Pull out the reservoir, drain it first, and then try to put this over and try to bleed it out through these two without getting stuff everywhere. I'll have to... Oh, I've made this so much more difficult for me than I ever really intended. That's gonna be fun. Well, ideally, if I can leave these in here, that's less I have to take apart. Now, where's the M.2? Because I'm gonna need the M.2. Where's the M.2 hiding? Hello? Specifically got this for an M.2. Where is it? Where is it hiding? I thought it was a heck of a lot more accessible than that. Where is it? Oh, don't tell me I've messed up already. Oh, there it is. Whew! Does mean I have to take out the video cards. Once this is drained, I'll have to take out the entire loop and the video cards, which is fine because I was going to double check for gunk and everything else in the blocks. I mean, just look at that. I'll probably have to close up on that later. Again, that's just... Test how easy is this to pull and then angle. This could conceivably, this could work. I may not be as bad off as I thought. I think I do need something here to sacrificial chair. Where'd the bucket? You can tell this is a professional operation. Nothing for it really but to try and start draining the setup. I wish I had somebody holding the camera and it was a wider angle lens. This is as wide as it goes in order to demonstrate this. I'm wearing red really for a reason. I'm expecting there to be a lot of red around because the fluid is red. It's very red. Oh, not a lot of clearance. Oh, come on. Unscrew the seal. Broken the seal. Well, not broken, but you know what I mean. All right. See how well this does. All right, coming out slowly. We've got partial drainage. Phrasing again. We've got partial drainage from the rest of the loop. Now I'm gonna do something probably stupid here. I'm gonna tilt the whole machine. Oh, that smell. Oh, it smells like old energy drink. Come on, where are you gonna drain to? Fluid is backing down the tubes not where I want it to go. I want it to go into the tubes. Come on. It's just letting all the air up. It's not what I wanted. It's really not what I wanted. Okay. Well, started removing some fluid. Now where do I go? Let's see how stupid of an idea this is. Probably very, very stupid. Come on out. Come on out. Oh. It's filling a bit. Not really. It really hasn't done much of anything. Well, so much for an easy solution.